This is a story about a small town in the Tokai region of Japan. And there is a very creepy and unforgettable story about it. For a long time, there was a rumor in that town that it was better not to walk outside at night. And although no one ever clearly said why, everyone kind of followed the rule. So one night, a group of college students who had not heard this story decided to go for a late-night drive. After a long night of studying for exams, they ended up passing through the city. At first it was nothing, just driving through a quiet town in the middle of the night. But at some point they realized that someone else was walking down the same street besides them. In the distance, under a dim streetlight, an old woman was walking slowly. "Why an old woman at this hour?" one of their friends said, but they didn't care and kept driving. But then I saw the same old woman several times in different places. It was as if she was moving at the same speed as them. "What do you mean?" "This," said my friend again. They began to feel fear. Then they decided to make a U-turn and get out of the city to get away from that eerie situation. But as soon as they made the U-turn, the old woman suddenly appeared in front of their car, her face close to theirs, eyes wide open, with a crooked smile on her face. They screamed and stepped on the gas pedal, avoiding the old woman. No one dared to look behind them as they left the city. Later, when I told a local resident about my experience, he said, "Oh, what you saw was one of the night travelers from the old days in that town. It is said that if you see her at night, bad luck will befall you." When they finally understood why there was a rule against walking outside at night, a chill ran down their spines. From then on, they never drove around at night. But it was not just the scary memories that the incident brought back to them. After that, each one of them began to encounter inexplicable mishaps. Failure, illness, injury. It was as if an old woman's wordless curse was following them. The locals pitied them, but no one knew how to break the curse. In the end, they decided to leave the city far behind. But the memory of their horror would stay with them for the rest of their lives.